Alright, hello everybody, this is the Enlighten Podcast, first episode, and I am Jack of Clubs, this is Hopeance. Don't ask me why he picked that name, you better workshop that, but today we're going to be talking about Shazam, the DC Universe Slate, what else?
Arrowverse and The Flash.
Yeah, Arrowverse, Flash, the future of the Flash, and more, probably. Maybe not, but we'll see what we can cover. All right. So we just got right off the back of watching the Shazam 2 trailer. And what'd you think of it? I mean...
I think it's, very MCU-like. And, I think it's because, Zaslav is going for that route before James Gunn came in. I think this movie, Flash and Aquaman 2, is going to be MCU. It's, big villains, big visuals. Mid-story, acting, I don't have high hopes for this.
What also something I want to add is the music choice, or the choice of music in the trailer. First one wasn't too bad. It was pretty safe with the Eminem, not terrible, but this one's just all in your face, Drake. I don't know how many times I heard started from the bottom, now we hear.
Yeah. So we overused. It doesn't fit Billy in my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't fit Shazam, period.
He was bullied. Now he's cool and big.
I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, the young Billy actor and the Shazam actor, they don't act like the same person, to be honest.
I think that's the point.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't feel like, of course, it's supposed to be, an adult and a kid in an adult's body, right? But it doesn't feel like the same character. Somehow, young Billy is, more serious than adult Shazam, and that's kind of off-putting. I noticed that since the first movie.
I think it's because, in Spider-Man 3, when Peter gets a symbiote, he becomes, more confident. I think it's that. But when he's, a kid, he's not confident. No one knows it. He's a loser. But when you're,
it's
powers...
a whole different person.
Yeah, I think it should be more intertwined. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. What else? I mean, what is there to even
say? Villain. I don't...
Yeah, the villain is... I don't even know who that is. And I wish it could have been Black Adam, and the fact that we're getting a Black Adam movie in Shazam 2 and they're not even gonna meet, or they never even are gonna meet, is just a sin. That is a primordial sin that we just have them, 6 months apart? Never gonna meet.
Yeah. Did they name drop the new villain? Because I didn't hear her name.
It's some old lady, I think. I mean...
And a dragon.
It seems very safe. It seems very safe.
Yeah. MCU. It's like the MCU. MCU Phase 4 is just... How safe can you go?
Okay, I don't want to prejudge based off the trailers. They're probably saving something. I hope they are. But comedy-wise, it's not looking great.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of the comedy?
It's mid, I guess. It's not for me.
The
suit.
Yeah,
I hate
suits,
the suit. So much darker.
The suits look good on everyone else except for Shazam, and especially that burn mark they had on him just did not fit well at all.
But that's a battle damage thing. But my main problem is they got rid of the muscle padding, which I like. They added a darker shade. Yeah, but maybe, but a darker shade.
When you combine.
The darker shade I don't like, and the new cape. The old cape had a hood. It was it looked very cool. It's like every other cape, but it's white.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also, at the end of, I don't know if you remember this, but at the end of the first Shazam movie, you remember the post credit?
No.
Remember the caterpillar in the prison cell?
Oh, yeah.
It seems like that's not gonna go anywhere. I mean, I thought that they were gonna do that for Shazam 2, but I guess not. I mean, they of course they set up Mr. Mind in the prison cell with Savannah, and it doesn't seem like that's gonna go anywhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're gonna make a Shazam 3, but I don't know why they set up
They won't.
two major characters, Black Adam and Mr. Mind, plus the return of Savannah, just for them to have this old lady and like this middle-aged girl for the sequel. It just doesn't seem very fitting to me when they set up like so many good opportunities in the first film.
Yeah. What do you think of the Shazam family?
The Shazam family, I like the. I mean, I like how they ended off in the first movie. I think there's a lot to go from there. I also like that they made it. Of course, she's an adult now. After the first film, she was going to college in the first movie.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, bro?
Nothing.
Yeah, okay. Well, of course, Mary Marvel, she's an adult now. They changed the actress, it makes sense. I like her more than the actress from the first movie. And also, for some other reasons, but we're not going to get into that. What else? I mean, what is there to even say?
Mid.
Mid. Yeah, I think out of 10, out of the out of your Enlightened ratings,
Ooh.
5, you say?
5. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it, for benefit of the doubt, I'll give it a 5.5.
Nice. Yeah.
Because just 0.5% of me just believes there's something more to this, and I really hope there is, and I really hope the movie's gonna be great. But now with like DC getting rebooted and them like setting up all the villains just for them to never happen, Black Adam, Mr. Mind, so many wasted opportunities. I don't really see this going anywhere. And I don't really see, like, even let alone, like, if it's not connected to anything, like, let alone, it just doesn't seem very, like, enticing. I mean, we'll see. I don't want to prejudge it, of course, but just based off the trailer, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think they'll have a Shazam 3. Like, we're gonna have a new slate and new universe. Awkward to have, like, a Shazam movie.
Yeah, it seems like they're gonna go the reboot route.
Yeah.
Most likely.
You like Henry Cavill as Superman?
I like him, but of course I'm sad he's gone, but I'm intrigued to see what they do with this new one. I mean, what can you say? Like, of course the slate's not out yet by the time of this recording, but I mean, yeah.
I personally didn't like Henry that much, probably because of the script, but like he didn't like have that energy for me of like Superman. It's obviously sucks
is that
and like
really Henry's fault though?
Not really, but like
okay, but casting wise, he's good. Is what I'm saying. I mean, he's perfect.
No. I say no. I think Ben Affleck is a good casting, but he had a bad script. Henry.
And you don't think the same for Henry?
No, I don't. I think Affleck is a much better casting for a Snyder film.
Okay, I'll remember that. All right, what's up next?
Slate predictions, hopes.
All right, Slate's predictions. To be honest, starting off with this new DC slate, I want to see some. Of course, James Gunn. He's making some undisclosed show. I'd be really like interested if it was some sort of spin-off to the Suicide Squad or some other unknown character. I mean, if he could make Peacemaker like a likable, interesting character, like what can he not do? So I mean. And just imagine that level of like creativity with like the actual DC characters. That's why I'm interested in like the new DC universe. But I'd be interested to see just more unknown characters. Maybe get into like more of like the magic side, because of course we never got like Zatanna or anything like that. But just like more stuff that people want to see, like from comics, Booster Gold, stuff like that.
Oh, definitely him. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Keanu Reeves, right? Recently, he said that he would like to return as Constantine. It's magic, right? I'm hoping for like a Constantine return, but it's a new universe.
I think it's very possible that they're gonna go the multiverse route, because he said something about, I forget exactly what he said, but James Gunn in a tweet, it will probably show up on the screen now, but he said in a tweet that The Rock can return and new like multiversal opportunities like if it comes. Yeah, he said something like that. I'll pull it up on the actual like recording, but yeah.
Yeah, or I like that. But speaking of Black Adam,
Yeah.
fuck, I don't like him as an actor. I think he's very bland. I don't know acting skills.
I'm not
But
gonna
like,
comment on The Rock because then he's gonna come knocking on my door and like slap
oh
me in the
yeah,
face. But
I
to be
I don't
honest,
care. I don't
Black
care. He
Adam
can come.
wise, I did not like enjoy that.
Yeah, Doctor Fate was
I
cool.
mean,
I like
yeah,
Doctor
Doctor
Fate.
Fate
Doctor Fate
was
was really
cool.
cool.
I hope we
Yeah,
get, yeah, of course,
yeah,
more like Justice
yeah,
League Dark, like more magical side, Constantine, Zatanna,
yeah,
stuff like that, like Etrigan. Yeah, just like
yeah.
more stuff like that, more unknown characters, either unknown or unused characters that people want to see. Mr. Miracle too.
My favorite
What
right
are you
now
thinking?
is Green Arrow. Not Arrow. Arrow is like Green Arrow, but Batman. I want like an actual Green Arrow movie with
Yeah,
actually Oliver Queen.
like based on the comics.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of
I
course,
want.
yeah, Arrowverse it was Batman. I mean, no
Yeah.
one can argue with that. It's an original character. It's OC.
Yeah. Wait, just to add, we both love Arrow. Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
do. Yeah. Yeah.
I started Arrow. Did I finish it? No, but from what
You
I saw,
said.
I did like it. So I
I
mean, that's
think
what I'm saying on
Arrowverse,
that.
however bad Arrowverse gets, it's gonna have like a special place in my heart. I love Arrow season one,
Well,
season
yeah, of
two,
course. I mean, like
last
the
season
first
one,
seasons
season
of
two.
almost every
Yeah.
show are good.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. I
But
love
like,
Flash
of
season
course,
two so much.
yeah, first seasons of Flash, Arrow, they're all memorable. But
Yeah.
anyways, getting back to the DC slate, what are your predictions? What do you want to see, or just like what's your
Um.
general like outtake from this?
So his first movie was The Suicide Squad,
Yeah,
The Peacemaker. We had matches with the Batman. So what if we open up with the Superman?
the Superman, like as the title,
The Superman or the Superman?
it's gonna be a Superman, but I mean, like, what are you talking? Like Reeves?
Well, like the title, it's just gonna be like
What they
the
should just
Batman.
copy? They should just copy the Pattinson film.
Yeah, kinda. But the title that I'd like the most would be Son of Krypton. Last one was
So
Krypton.
Krypton.
Yeah. It's like original. I'd like.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, if they base it off a comic, I prefer that name. I mean, like, there
Uh,
are tons of comics to pick from. Like, I mean,
yeah.
Man of Tomorrow. They started off the Tomorrowverse with that movie.
Yeah.
It could be something like that. Like, it's based off a comic. They could call it that. Like, I know James
Yeah.
Gunn has been reading. He posted on his Twitter, All Star Superman. So it seems like it's gonna be
Ooh,
heavily.
yeah.
Well, not heavily, but somewhat influenced by his reading of All Star Superman.
Yeah.
So maybe if he wants to adapt that, I mean, I could see that. I could see that happening.
What name do you like more? Batman Begins or the Batman? Name was.
I mean, to be honest, I prefer the Batman. I mean, it just sounds cool.
It sounds cool, but like I like Batman Begins more. Like I just like it when you take a
Yeah.
difference the character and the movie. 'Cause the Batman character and the Batman movie, kind of gets like
I mean,
confusing.
okay.
If you say the Batman is boring, talking about the character and movie. See? Oh, but you say Batman Begins is boring. You know what they mean.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
All right, what's
yeah.
next on the? I mean, what else? What predictions did you have for the new DC slate?
I think Green Arrow is gonna
Yeah,
be a
Green
character.
Arrow definitely. I think
Yeah.
Green Arrow. Either that. I mean, either that or they just do some really like obscure stuff and make that popular.
Yeah.
I mean, what
Really,
else?
Green Lantern. It's been like
Green
6 years.
Lantern. Yeah, Green Lantern.
Something.
It's been longer than that. Let's just say it's been what, 11 years now.
No, I'm talking about like the rumors of a show.
Oh yeah, yeah. It has been
I,
a while. What was
uh,
his name again? The producer, that guy at DC.
uh, something with an H.
Jeff Johns.
Oh, never mind.
Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Jeff Johns was. I think he was the first person to come up with the idea for Green Lantern series, and I'm pretty sure Gunn said something about Green Lantern being important. I may be wrong, but if I'm not, I'll pull it up on
He
the
did,
screen right
did.
now. Yeah,
He
he said
did.
something about Green Lantern's important, Batman's important, Superman's important. So it seems like he's just
Wonder
gonna
Woman too.
knock those out. Yeah, Wonder Woman
Yeah,
as well. But it seems like he's
yeah,
just gonna knock out the main characters, like
yeah.
coinciding with unknown characters or characters that people want to see.
My ideal lineup for the Justice League is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
Barry Allen, Oliver Queen, Hal Jordan, Green Arrow, and Black Canary. So I say that because
So like
I'd
a
love
like a
it,
JLU.
kinda, but not Wally or um
I mean,
John.
Wally would actually be interesting to be honest. Like if
I,
they're
I,
gonna piggyback off the Flash movie and do like a Flashpoint situation, it would only make sense to do Wally. But I mean,
oh,
we'll see.
you
I mean,
mean
do you okay?
after
That brings up a new question. Do you think that the new DC universe is gonna piggyback off of Flashpoint, or if it's just gonna like start and not like be connected to the old ones?
it's gonna be connected to Flashpoint. I hope it isn't, but it's gonna be connected. It's gonna be.
I
Yeah.
think yeah, I have a feeling. I mean, of course, Flashpoint is supposed to reset everything. So, what other context would that make sense? I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't
yeah,
think they'll have Wally. I think they'll save Wally after Barry dies in Crisis, not for
Barry.
Flashpoint.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And
Yeah, I
what
want the
are?
trio of Barry, Oliver, and Hal.
Yeah, I agree. That would be a good
Mm.
pick. What are
Yeah.
some of your fan casts for the new slate?
I hate fan cats so much.
But if you had to pick, like
I
ones that you've seen that you're just like those are really good.
cut this part out. I don't know any actors, like none, zero.
You
Cut this
know,
part out.
one that I saw. I don't know if you ever saw the X-Men movies, but the actor for Havoc, I forget his name. I'll pull him up on the screen now. But
Is it
he seems he seems
Cyclops'
like
brother?
a yeah him. That actor, he would
Okay.
be so good as Barry. That was a fan cast that I saw. I'm like, that's actually pretty good. Also, another one I saw floating around. If they're gonna do another Batman, which do I think they should do that? No, I think they just had a new Batman, and if they're gonna do anything, might as well just put him in the new universe, right? So like, I
Okay.
don't
I
see the
think
point of
that
having like 50 Batman at the same time. Like, I mean, if we just get a new Batman, why do we need another new Batman? I mean that's
I
just how
think
I
that
feel.
I think that
But
Matt.
Jensen Ackles.
Oh. Oh
Jensen
yeah.
Ackles would be a good pick. Like he voiced him
Actually,
in what was it, Long Halloween?
yeah.
He has
Long Halloween.
experience with Batman before. He voiced Jason Todd, and
Yeah.
he's just been known around that like criteria. And I think he would actually fit in live action as well. And he's not too old like Ben Affleck either. He's like pretty much on point
Yeah.
for what I'd imagine. If they were to recast, which do I want that to happen? No, but if they were,
Oh. Um. Going back to you about having one Batman.
yeah,
I think we should let Matt Reeves cook, have his own
okay.
universe. You know what, Zack Snyder, right? He didn't plan a BVS or Justice League. He just planned a Man of Steel and was done with it. I think that we shouldn't
And what?
interrupt
Wait,
Matt's
what was
plan.
it? Did the studio approach him?
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, wanna make BVS and like Justice League?" Sure,
Well,
pretty
that
sure.
didn't go well. I
Oh,
mean,
don't quote me. But yeah, I don't think Matt wants to do like an extended universe. I think Matt should do his own thing.
I heard. I don't know if you saw this either, but on his Twitter, he had a meeting with James Gunn and Safran.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So, I mean, is it possible? I'd say it's very likely that they're gonna interpret that into the new universe.
There was a deleted scene in the opening of the movie with like
Yeah.
Superman masks. I mean, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna have to do it perfectly.
I mean, yeah, it's
No,
clear Superman
no messing.
exists there as well, but I mean, of course, like if it's Flashpoint, universes could collide. There could be the same actor or whatever reason they want to have. I mean, they can do it. I mean, if we just get a new Batman, I see no reason
Yeah,
not to, other than creative vision, which yeah, that could probably get in the way. But I mean, if they find a way to do it in a way that works, I'm not impartial.
I think that Flashpoint's ending should connect to the Batman's opening. If they're gonna do that. Like, you know how like it's a Halloween opening for Batman. I
What,
think it's like
Batman
Wednesday or
2?
Thursday. Oh, the Batman, the first one, right?
Yeah.
When they
Yeah, what's
when they
up?
opened it, the first one. It's like Halloween, October 31st, Thursday or Wednesday. I
Yeah.
think they should do that for Flashpoint ending. Have it connect to the Batman one.
Either that or they could do like a crisis situation where they just like have cameos and like they set them up like some other time. Cause like remember at Crisis they just had cameos. And I also think also new question, do you think that the Flash movie is going to connect to Crisis?
I don't think so. No. This is like way far ahead.
Well, no,
10, 20 years.
The OG one with when Grant Gustin met Ezra Miller. I mean, they have to have some
Oh,
sort of
Arrowverse.
explanation
Oh,
or reference to
Arrowverse.
that.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah. I think he'll mention it. Oh, I went back in time, or like going to a different dimension.
I think
Something.
the movie's probably gonna start off with him having a Justice League
Yeah.
suit, and then he'll kind of evolve. If they don't do that, that's stupid. But that's what I'm like. I think is
Yeah.
likely. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do if the Flash movie is actually good? Cause I know a lot of people are hating on it, but like if it's actually good, like the trailer didn't even look horrible. It's just like the suits and stuff. But like, I like the directing style and stuff. He's a good director, but like of course it's not his
Who's the
fault. Ezra
director?
wants to go around. He directed It. I'm blanking on his
Oh.
name. I'll
Oh.
show him on screen
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, he directed It, and he's a very good director. But I mean, we'll see. Studio interference, like delays. Ezra
Yeah.
Miller. There's lots of like bad publicity going around the movie right now. But yeah, what
Yeah.
would you do if it turns out good?
That's good. It's good. I'll
I
support
mean,
it.
yeah.
Watch it
Well,
and yeah.
also, what's up with the release dates? Is Flash like coming out after Aquaman and stuff, or what?
So I don't know anymore, but I hope it's after Black Adam, before Blue
to
Beetle.
me, to
Blue-
me, it doesn't make
yeah.
much sense. To have the Flash come out before the other movies, because if they're doing a Flashpoint situation, the universe is getting reset. Why would the
Yeah.
universe get reset and then right after that we have a movie within the same universe that just takes place before?
Yeah.
So to be honest, I think like I'll Google or it will show up on the screen the release dates, but I think that
Yeah.
the Flash should be after those movies. I'm not completely sure when they.
Yeah. I think it should be for Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle should be
Yeah.
part of the new DCU. Speaking of Blue Beetle, what projects are gonna be in the new DCU that haven't been cancelled?
Well. If you think okay, if they're gonna axe Henry, then I seriously doubt. I think Blue Beetle might just end up being a standalone. Like if they're gonna like fire Henry Cavill and like they don't want anything to do with the old universe, it seems like Blue Beetle might just be one and done. Like that's what it seems like to me. I might be wrong, but they
Why
canceled
though?
Batgirl.
Oh.
Like they fired Henry. It doesn't seem very bright for Blue Beetle right now, but I
What do
mean
you
we'll
mean? Blue
see.
Beetle? But Blue Beetle is not a Superman character though. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, like, if they're trying to get rid of the old universe, like Henry Cavill, Batgirl, and
Yeah.
stuff, then why?
Yeah.
Then it doesn't seem very likely that they would have Blue
Uh,
Beetle in the new universe. Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, in the first 10 movies. Not movies, years.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless like James Gunn said with Black Adam, it's gonna be a multiverse situation, then that makes sense. But again,
Yeah.
like all we can do is wait. I mean, uh,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm enticed, like to see what this Slate is.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
realistically, yeah, what?
whatever happens, it's gonna get a lot of hate. Whatever happens, like it might be the most perfect slate ever, but people will hate because like it's James Gunn,
Well, I
Snyder.
think that's probably going to be like the Snyder cult. Not the fans.
Yeah.
Very different. Very different.
Yes,
If you're
yes,
watching,
yes.
not the fans, but
I'm a
the
fan.
cult.
I'm a fan. I'm a Snyder fan. I like
I'm
Ben
a
Affleck.
fan. Look, I'm a fan too, but I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of the cult. Very different.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah,
think the
yeah.
cultists, that just hate on everything else DC that's not Snyder, that try and pose them as enemies, which is clearly not the case. Gunn is a very big fan of Snyder.
Yeah.
I just simply like, yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll be happy about that.
Yeah, they'll complain about everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Okay, you want to go to the next
oh,
one?
wait. You were talking about fan cast, right?
Yeah.
I have a fan cast.
Yeah,
Wonder
what's up?
Woman. Remember the
For
girl
Wonder
from
Woman,
Moon Knight? For
The
the
girl
one.
from Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Say that's a good casting choice. But I will say I'm not one of those like let's cast from race like type of people. But I would prefer like, of course she's Greek, right? She's a Greek god. Like,
Yeah.
so it would be. I mean, they could probably get some unknown actors. I mean, there's like, think about it. Like, there's millions of actors out there. I think some like new actors should get a chance to shine, be popularized. That's what happened with. I mean, we wouldn't know like a lot of these actors. We wouldn't even know if they weren't in the movies. So I think it's important that they get new actors in and not just like cast like celebrities all the time. But I mean, they could do that and or just like cast a Greek actor or something, or even just like a white actor. But yeah, I'm like interested.
Yeah.
That's a good casting.
Who do you think should be the first main villain of the DCU? The Thanos.
Well, if well, clearly the first movie's gonna be a Superman movie.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, to be honest, what's a Superman villain that has never been seen in live action? At least not fighting Superman in live action. Brainiac. Right.
Yeah.
Like no brainer. Literally no
I think-
brainer.
But I think if it's a Brainiac thing, it's gonna be a movie of Superman and his friends. I want a Justice League movie. Does that make sense?
It doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, but like no, I'm talking about like in a realistically.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna have a Superman movie for the first one, and we have to pick the first DC Universe villain for the new DCU, I'd pick Brainiac or Lobo. Or it seems like James Gunn, like more likely Lobo, is gonna happen.
I don't think Lobo will be the new Thanos.
Well, no, not
I
the
hope-
new Thanos, but for the Superman movie.
Oh
Like-
no, I'm talking
like,
about
it seems like there's definitely doing Lobo.
Lobo definitely. I hope that Lobo is not the main villain. I think Lobo is more of like a side villain in my opinion.
What, for the Superman film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting. It seems like they're gonna do Lobo, for sure. I think Lobo's definitely possible. Jason Momoa, of course, reboot. I mean, I'm not against it. I like him. Like he would be good casting. But I mean, yeah. I see.
He had a he said that he'll be Aquaman forever. I don't know if he meant it literally or like in his heart. Not like how Henry Cavill is gonna be Superman forever. Who knows?
I mean, they could do like a Marvel like situation. You remember Eternals? Cersei?
Yes. Yeah.
She was in two different MCU movies, like in the same universe, playing two different characters. They might just end up doing something like that, but like he just looks very different. Like they could just coincidentally look like each other.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's gonna be the podcast for today, episode 1. I hope you guys liked it or learned something new from here. Leave whatever you feel or whatever opinions you have in the comments. Disagree with some of Hopeance's. I know he'll love that. He's used to it, don't worry. But I guess we'll see you in the next episode.
Alright, bye.
Bye.